Hello peoples, this is BetaNights and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Paper Mario. In the last episode, we made it all around Mount Rugged, found the 3 missing letters dropped by Mr. Paracarry here, or Paracarry. I'm not really sure how I want to pronounce it. I usually pronounce it like Paracarry, but Paracarry sounds kind of cool. But regardless, we also got Paracarry as a partner. Yay! And he's actually a very useful partner, especially for this point in the game. Now, sorry about yesterday's episode not coming up for a day. It was just giving me so many problems while editing. I'm not sure how it turned out in the final product. You guys let me know in the comments. But regardless, actually I should be getting a move on because there's quite a bit I want to try and get done in this episode if possible. But as we all know, in a BetaNights episode, there's me saying there's a lot that I want to get done this episode usually means we'll get done with like a couple things maybe. Anyway, right here I can demonstrate Paracarry's very useful field ability. That is, he can carry you across small gaps. Now notice how he let me go. I didn't press anything. That's the distance he goes. If you want him to drop you sooner, you just press down on the C stick or down C on the N64 controller, whatever you're using. God knows what the heck you'd be using for a classic controller. I don't know. I've actually personally never used one. But anyway, here we get the Quake Hammer badge. This is actually a very useful badge coming up. Slightly damages all enemies on the ground or ceiling. Now, we haven't witnessed any enemies on the ceiling, especially since we've done only a few battles that have in areas that have ceilings. But you will see later where... Oh, jeez. Haha. You will see later where that actually comes in handy. Anyway, I believe the next... Oh, no. That was not smart. Well, let's see if I can demonstrate Paracarry's attack here. Well, I can't really use Skydive because he'll get hurt, but I can at least show Shell Shot. Attack an enemy in the air by bumping into it. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean in the air. You could attack ground enemies or enemies anywhere, really. Now, this can be used on spiked enemies as well because he retracts into a shell, as you may be able to tell from that. But anyway, press the C stick to the left with good aim, and release it when aiming at that mark. And you hold the left. This will keep aiming until you let go. Think of this like a Yoshi. If you guys have ever played Yoshi's Island or Yoshi's Story, you should recognize this. Anyway, aim and smack it, and it takes them all down. Still FP consuming, just like Bombette is, and Mario still can't do crap. So clefts are still a bit of a problem. For some reason I can't get the timing. But regardless, I will be trying to avoid them. I'm sorry for how many battles there were in the last one that I had in the last episode that I had to cut. Some of those battles were intentional, like once I started getting closer to level up, it's like, might as well just go for it. Coin. It's like at that point it's like, might as well just go for it, get a level up. But a lot of those were just like me trying to get past the cleft and then just screwing me. Anyway, over here we have another bulb. Huh? You talking to me? I don't see anyone else here. Alright, you are talking to me. It's been a long while since I first came here from my home in Flower Fields. You're still the very first person to speak a word to me. Nobody ever notices me. The few people I actually see just think I'm blooming. I love a good conversation. Here, take this as thanks. This is a precious seed. Keep it well and remember me. Thank you, sir. Please grow my seed with care. It'll help you one day. That it will, but that won't be for quite a while, actually. Now there is, I believe, if I remember correctly, one last thing... Get past you. One last thing that we can do here before we continue on to the Dry Desert. And that, I believe, should be right over this way. I am hoping I'm not mistaken in this. And... let's see, where are we? Oh, geez. No. It still wasn't as bad as that freaking cleft that went through the wall and I started yelling at it. Guys, that was genuine fear right there. It's like I just see that thing come through the wall and start charging at me immediately. That was like genuine like WTF moment right there. Oh no! I hate how you can't jump the opposite. You only jump in the direction you're moving when you're doing the spin. Okay. I ran away from that battle even though I didn't want to, and I'm hoping this is the way I'm supposed to go. Yes, I believe it is. Come on, jump down. Actually, I'll meet you guys in a moment. It's not going to save me much time, but it'll shave a little off. So, be right back. Tell them apart! Okay, and here we are. Now, you guys remember this gap, and I know you remember what was down there. I was just talking about it a moment ago. But anyway, use Paracarry, and we can finally get across here. There we go. It's fun messing with wildlife. Hey there, hold up a sec, partner. Just a darn minute. I've seen you somewhere. Oh boy, what's going on? I love this song right here, guys. It's playing. It's one of my favorite songs in the game, actually. Where did he pull that from, and how was he just hovering in the air for a second there? Yep, very similar. You look a lot like this feller Mario who's on Bowser's Wanted poster. Now you, what's your name? Now if you say Mario, obviously he'll fight you. If you say Luigi, you can actually get out of this fight and not have to do it. But of course, this being an LP, I can't really do that, and I wouldn't want to anyway. So, for laughs, let's say Princess Peach. What's that, Princess Peach? You take me for a fool? Princess Peach is captured up there in Bowser's Castle. You reckon I don't know that? You're asking for it, you big fibber. I'm thinking you're Mario. Prepare for your whooping. Now, if that accent wasn't as so exaggerated, it would probably sound a bit like me if I was excited about something. Seeing as how I tend to get a slight southern accent. Oy. Anyway, here we have Buzzar, I believe his name is. Yes, Buzzar. Now, this is a very interesting boss, and one that gave me a lot of trouble when I first played the game. Although he's not necessarily too hard. I believe he has 40 HP, actually. Wasn't the best, but I still did pretty well there. Anyway, kick an enemy. Press A right before landing. This is Paracarry's standard attack. Very easy timing, it's like a typical jump thing. Oh boy. Ah, dang, couldn't quite get it to the top. I didn't know what he was doing at first. Now that attack can get pretty annoying because it hits your partner, and as you can see, for the amount of damage it does, it knocks them out for that many turns, which is very annoying. Alright, let's see if we can do well this time. Ah, come on, only 4? That was just bad. Fine, just ah, that was cheap. Okay, there's a lot of A mashing in this battle, as you can see, guys. That one, you have to. It's basically like the runaway bar. You have to try and get it so that the little Mario lands in the green space, and you'll actually fall out of his talons without taking much damage whatsoever. And we're all out of FP. Now he has a few other attacks. He has one where he just comes down and attacks you, which is okay. Nice timing. That was it right there. He has that attack, and I couldn't even dodge it or block it. I mean. Excuse me. So he has that attack, and he also has one where he kind of uses his. Oh, God! It's like by the time I even realize what he's doing, it's too late. Ah. Come on. Die, will ya? Anyway, like I said, he has one other attack where he kind of uses his... Haha! Where he uses his feathers as kunai, or throwing stars, in a way, like a ninja. Ninja buzzer! And that was actually good timing, too. I started talking about it again right when he used it. Now, I'm fairly certain he doesn't have any attacks that'll kill me outright, so... God! They always start that... They always start the... Wow, wait, did I block? Did I get an action command on him dropping me? I didn't know you could actually do that. And there's the refund badge coming back in. Very useful. Ah, man. It's a very hectic fight, especially given the fact that I cannot do well against any of his attacks, apparently. God, no. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because I haven't been able to play as many video games lately as I used to when I was younger. What was my job, with school, and everything. I don't know. I just haven't played as many games, and most of the ones I do are turn-by-turn RPGs and stuff. Oh yes, barely made it out of that. Whew. See, that's what happens when you actually get it right. Although again, it's by chance of where that thing stops too, since it's really hard to get the bar really high. But I don't know, maybe it's like I haven't been playing as many games lately, so maybe that's part of it. But it's like I can't mash buttons nearly as fast as I used to be able to. Yeah, I get whooped! And down he goes. Jeez. Reminds me of a comic that I actually drew when I was a little kid, but that's a story for another time, as that is a very weird comic. But I don't know, when I was younger, I used to be able to mash buttons like a monster. I swear, it wasn't even funny, it was crazy. But it's like nowadays it seems like I can't even do it. It's like half of the mini games in Mario Party 2, the button mashing ones, I suck at now. Anyway, so I'm looking through my items because we're actually going to be getting a lot of items soon. Now, right here, guys, as you'll see, we have entered Dry Desert. Now, I'm going to try and run through this place as quickly and efficiently as possible. So we're already a decent way into the video, and I want to try and get through at least most of the desert, because this place is huge. Well, hello there, old boy. How goes the travels, eh? I'm known as Colorado. I'm an archaeologist, you know. I travel the world. At the moment, I'm turning Dry Desert upside down to find the Dry ruins. My assistants have attempted to gather information in Dry Outpost, which is near here. Sadly, as of yet, we're having little success. All they need is a clue, and we'll be golden. You're Colorado, correct? Oh, crap, I forgot to switch characters, but okay, this actually works. My name's Parrot Hair. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. And give him the letter to Colorado that we found on Mount Rugged. I actually forgot about this. Another letter duly delivered. A postman's job is never done. Oh, good show. It's a letter from my wife. Thank you ever so, old chap. This is just what I need to give me strength to go on. I know. I'll pass this along as a spot of thanks. I came across it while I was immersed in the dig around here. And we get a star piece. Now, that was actually unintentional. I forgot to switch to Cooper before this because... Yes, I know. What? Whoa! You're Professor Colorado! I'm Cooper. I live next to you. It's so great to see you. I never would have expected to meet up with you out here. God, look at his arms and legs. Wah! I'm right in the middle of an expedition with Mario. I want to be an archaeologist like you. Hello there, Koopa. It's been ages. So, if you're serious about taking up archaeology, you and I should go exploring someday. Anytime, really. For now, you concentrate on your adventure with Mario. You'll never attain such fame in archaeology as I have if you don't finish one task before starting the next. Whoa, okay. As soon as we're done saving the princess and Mushroom Kingdom and everything, you and I will go exploring. Now that's a bit of a time waster, but yeah, I actually forgot that I had a letter from him. And guys, Dry Desert is one of the most memorable things for me in this game. Partially because this desert is massive. It spans a 7x7 grid. So yes, this area that I'm in and the one I was in was Colorado. Those are just two of them. There are 49 areas in the entire place. I will be showing the most interesting ones and the ones of note. But yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff here. Like, for example, if I counted correctly, you can find not including enemies, you can find a total of 120 coins in this place. But anyway, for now, this is something not many people seem to know about. If you see this block, hit it once. We get a mushroom. Yay! Now let's hit it 10 times. Yay! And we get a super shroom. Awesome. We ran out of room already. I have a lot of honey syrup actually, so I'll get rid of one of those. Now, let's hit this 100 times. Probably gonna speed this up, so here we go. I always wonder what my voice would sound like when I'm sped up and my voice is just going all over the place. So what can we do? I'm in the forest walking around, but my tree nothing else be found. I've been looking up and I've been looking down. Oh, there's a sign of a blue-eyed clown. He was what's tall, but now he lives life. I don't know what to hey, what gives. I've heard that the monsters in here can be hell. Will the blues can be fine by himself. I got a mushroom. Whoop-de-doo. Get it for the winter for the man. I've got to say, his big stars, I'm not so yay. Living in the bed with the top of my head. It's 41 that I'm never dead. I'm a little bitter. Yes, me seem to scream. I've got to find it, but I can tell you what I'm going to get. Remember, will I have now? Okay, seems we couldn't really finish that song by the time I hit 100, which makes me a little sad, but oh well. And we hit this, and we get an Ultra Shroom. An Ultrafine Mushroom restores 50 HP. This, my friends, is the best healing item in the game. The best HP healing item in the entire game. Sorry, Koopa Leaf, but it seems like we'll have to be leaving you behind. This is the best healing item in the game, HP-wise. Hands down. No question about it. Alright, before we leave this little area... Ooh, get back here, you little bugger. Ah, dang. I had to show you off. These are bandits. One of the new enemies of this area. These guys are very annoying. You see, if they hit you, they steal your coins. But if you get the action command correct, which I did not right there. Wah, 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 wah. You'll see they steal your coins like that. But if you could attack them on the turn after they steal your coins, you'll get it back. If you fail to attack them in that next turn, they will flee the battle with your coin. So no star points and you lose coins. Very annoying. If you're fighting many of these guys at once, it can be extremely aggravating. They'll start stealing all your coins, and it's hard to hit all the enemies without using something such as Cooper's Shell. So yeah, it's best to avoid these guys when and if possible. Okay, now let's get somewhere safe from that other bandit that's around here. Now actually I have a little map, because like I said, this place is massive. Okay, I guess while I can show this, this isn't really one of the more important items of this area. But I know there is one item here that I would like to note. I believe it's on top of one of these rocks. There we go. Thunder Rage. Lightning that strikes all enemies, attack power 5. This is the item I thought I was using earlier in the LP. I guess I'll get rid of the Sleepy Sheep, because as sad as it is, and I like the Sleepy Sheep, I don't really use it that often, so I don't have much of a use for it. Anyway, for now, let's head back to Colorado. Hopefully avoid him. Ah, I knew he was around somewhere. These guys are annoying. There's some areas in this desert. There's some areas where there will be like 5 of the bandits just all over the place. And they'll just all come at you at once. Very annoying. Okay, from this space. The one just to the right of Colorado. Which, by the way, Colorado space is the leftmost center one. If you're interested in that. Ooh, okay. Ah, dang. Here we have another enemy. This is a Pokey. Pokey is an interesting enemy, and one that we've known from a lot of Mario games, I suppose. Wait, does he have a defense point? I didn't even realize that. I guess for this I should be changing to Cooper. Ah. Oh, I think I failed the action command, actually. I was wondering why it only did 1 damage. But as you can see, when they attack you, they lose one of the segments of their body. When you use your hammer... Oh, no, it's not when you use your hammer, it's when you use Cooper. They lose another segment. Now, basically, they'll throw the segments of their body at you like that. When they get to just their head, they end up just simply attacking you by... Like, their head moves over to you, and they literally just attack you. Like, they jump on you with their head. It's a little weird, but that's the way they attack, apparently. Now, to quote someone we all should know very well. Go faster, Pokey! Faster! Faster! Come on, Pokey! For the love of God, faster! I'm sorry, but that's one of my favorite JonTron. Wow! God, I fail. One of my favorite Proton John moments ever. Man, I'm sorry, guys. That was just bad. Nope. Anyway, let's use one of these. Now it should be down here, I believe. Jump here, and jump. And we get the Attack Effects C badge. Another Attack Effects badge, not the most useful, but they're fun to use. Anyway guys, now this took a little longer than I was expecting, and we've gotten done with just under half of what I wanted to get done in this desert before we get to Dry Outpost or Dry Ruins. But for now, sadly, I think we'll have to call this a day. So guys, this has been BetaNights for Let's Play Paper Mario. In the next episode, we continue exploring the Dry Desert, get done the rest of the stuff that I would like to get done. And from there, we head to Dry Outpost. So have a good night, y'all, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye-bye, guys.
You know, I always wonder what my voice would sound like when I'm sped up and my voice is just going blah, 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 all over the place. Tell me what can we do? I'm in the forest walking around, but my feet looking up, deep down. I've been looking up and I've been looking down, but there's a sign of a blue-eyed clown. He was with the doll, but now he lives life. I don't know what's a hey, what gives. I've heard that the monsters in here can be hell. Will Mr. Blues can be fine by himself. I got a mushroom. What they do? He did for the one time I got to say his speaking songs, so yay. Later with the bed with the bump on my head. It's quite a wonder that I'm not dead. A little bit